that's awesome.
And we're on. And
We're
welcome.
back.
Hey.
We're
Welcome
back.
everybody. Yeah, we're
guys.
back. Welcome everybody to, by the way, episode 16
Wow.
of We're Not Talking About That, the podcast
Rolling right through some shit.
where we ramble about whatever we feel like. And today we feel like talking about movies again for the third time. This is part 3.
Well, we're trying to sum it up, but we never get there.
We never seem to get there.
Well, there's
Dude,
too
I gotta
many
shave
movies.
my beard. Look at this mess. What the fuck is going on?
Dude, that's what I said. I
Yeah.
still got, I'm not
I
very
can't
good
even-
'cause I'm not wearing the glasses, but you look like
There's a
Father
fucking
Time
lip
with
under
the-
there.
the collar.
There's a lip. There's a lip under there.
You should
I'm catching
maybe-
up.
I'm telling you, you guys, goatees are still cool.
No,
And
90s. That all went away in the 90s. Unless
Well,
you're
the
telling me it's
90s
coming back around.
the 90s is back. And also
90s is back. Saved by the Bell. And what else is back in there?
Just,
Guess who's back?
Guess who's
Back
back?
again.
We got Full House and Fuller House. That was 2000s.
Eminem.
Wasn't? Yeah.
Oh, Eminem. It's almost like it never ended.
Dude, I look like
It
one of those
didn't.
49ers. Like I could really do like the chew thing right now. You know?
Right, man.
Let me
God
tell you.
damn, man.
Let me tell you
The thing
something.
is, the thing about goatees at our time in life is that when you kind of do less beard, it cuts off a lot of the gray.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a little gray going there, G.
I got a little gray going.
You have.
I
a
got
little-
some, I got some going. I'm still a little salt and peppery, but dude,
Yeah, you
that's
don't have
fucking-
that much. I don't understand how you
taking
don't
over.
age.
I do.
You don't. You do slowly,
Yeah.
maybe. You look the same as you did 20
I'm
years
growing
ago.
up. I'm a tree. I just got rings.
Got rings.
I
Got
got
him open.
rings.
See how old he is.
Yeah.
Yes.
I take a core sample. That's more kind. Just
Yeah.
drill a hole.
Drill a hole.
How about it? So we're
What else
back
are we
to
talking about?
movies. Where did we
Yeah.
get to on the last one with the movies?
Well, we
Almost
got.
to the 90s?
Yeah. Well, first, how was everybody's week?
It's okay,
Weeks.
man.
It's been a couple weeks, right?
Yeah, we haven't.
Yeah, it's been a couple.
How's everybody's couple weeks been?
Month.
All right, man. We're going through escrow. This has been challenging. We are
Wow,
signing
it's buying
loan
a
docs.
house.
Loan docs today after the episode here, which we are scooting up because of this.
Nice. So you're going to be a homeowner soon.
Yeah, I think it's funding Tuesday. So it's Tuesday. Yeah. That's stopping.
Well, isn't it legally once you sign those papers? If you're going to sit down and sign all that paperwork tomorrow, it's
Yeah.
game on, sister.
No, it's today. It's going on today. After the
today.
show. After
Yeah.
the show.
Congratulations.
Right
It's
after
happening.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coming
That's
at
why
you.
You know
we're-
what happens when you buy a house? You get a celebratory back rub from your
Yeah.
significant other.
Did
you know that?
No.
Does
No, I did not know that. I
Well,
You-
she's going to
she
sign
needs
those
to-
papers.
definitely think she missed that memo.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
once she signs the papers, it's on.
Nice.
You could just point to the paper.
Um,
Depends on what you put in the line.
how long again, T-Bone, did it take you to go through this? Because I know it's going to be a minute. It's going to be like a couple
we
hours.
signed the paperwork, and then basically we had a date set up. Like they were like, we're going to be out of there at this date, and but I think like your dude's out of there already, right?
Yeah. We signed I'm talking about just signing the paper. Like, how long does this take?
Oh, fucking took like 2 or 3 hours.
Oh my god!
And then when we refinanced, it was a little quicker because she came with a computer and just, it was mid-COVID, so everybody
Yeah.
had a mask in my backyard on my table, and that took
Financial
about an hour and a half. But yeah,
financial stuff goes quick now because of all the computers.
right.
yeah, I
But
think this is
it's
might
weird
be one of
because
those things.
with the mortgage companies, you're still signing some papers. They do. It's like
Oh,
some
there's
that-
this. Well, don't you have to get it notarized?
Yeah,
Well,
so
the person who comes is normally a notary.
Yeah.
so that's who's coming today over the house. Going to bring a big stack of paper.
nice. Well,
They send a
Homeownership.
paralegal. Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
going to live in the mountains. You're going to be
Well,
close
your
to your
fucking
folks,
beard
dude.
matches perfect.
I'm going to
Yeah.
keep it
Fucking
going.
mountain beard.
Uh huh. Fucking
See,
mountain
and-
beard, bro.
And Gabe has more of a urban goatee.
Yeah.
This is very
I like that. I'm
hipster.
going to call it that from now on. Urban
The-
goatee.
the urban goatee.
urban goatee.
Do you get? Is it going?
You're
Is it
welcome.
just straight on the chin there, or is it floating down your jawline too?
Well, I do like to cut like down the jawline to make like a line.
So that's called a beard.
Well,
if it's on your jaws, it's a beard.
Yeah.
Well, it's just at the very edge. You know what? It's an urban goatee.
It's an urban goatee. All right.
That's a boy band thing. I see
That's
what's
it.
going on there.
He's sort of a boy band thing.
That
It's
would be
because I'm an
totally
art.
Korean. Well, they don't. Yeah. Be like
I'm officially a musical artist. Starship
That's true.
Unicorn.
But you can't call it a boy
StarshipUnicorn.com.
band with you.
Yeah. that's-
Actually, I've been listening to it a little bit. I'm not gonna. It's me that you're getting the
Oh,
hits.
nice. Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I spread it
welcome.
around. Just let people
Well, I've
know.
been trying to get rid of it, but for some reason, it's one of
It
those things
won't-
that gets
it
locked
won't
in your
get up.
phone, and I put it in my pocket, and all of a sudden it starts
Yeah.
playing. I'm like, what the fuck? Stop!
Well, I gave your
And then
wife
an
a
hour later-
migraine, so that was
Yeah, that was funny.
I keep thinking of that. That's a
Which song? What song is that? Gets
that
stuck
was
as-
the robot kill that
Frozen?
we're supposed to have in our
Oh.
intro, but I haven't done yet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine's stuck on frozen chicken nuggets.
I love frozen chicken nuggets. One of my favorites.
So does my
Yeah.
phone.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
I don't
so
know how to
anyway,
get those off. Anyways, yeah. How do you know the ones that get stuck in your phone that play? When I put the ear. How do you get that shit off of there? Anyways, I don't know.
off of what? Spotify?
Like if I were to put my earbuds on and tap it accidentally, a song would start up.
well, it's
you
just
know.
the one that you were listening to last.
I don't know. I try to get rid of things. I can't do it. Anyways,
Movies.
I'm battling
Movies.
my headphones.
Movies.
All right.
So I have it up here where we got last time.
we hit the 90s.
I think we hit the beginning of the 90s, which is apt because we were talking about how the 90s are back. So,
Dude, and I thought we were going to come in today with some kind of thing about old Hollywood actors. Wouldn't we do that?
well, we'll do that too, but we need to finish our.
We're not
third.
going to do that too. It's going to take us this entire episode. Let's be
Not-
honest.
not-
We're almost
today.
gonna
To
get
finish
to the,
this.
to
We're
next
gonna-
week.
We're gonna do an episode where that's all we do.
Yeah.
So
That's what Dawn said. She goes, "What's your podcast about today?" And I was like, "Oh, we're still. We just almost got to the '90s." She's like,
yeah,
So your podcast is about movies now?" And I was like, "Yes."
it is. So it is about movies.
It,
For the last few-
it is now. For the last
It is.
few weeks, it has been.
Yeah, it
But,
has been. You know what? It'll probably evolve into something else.
Yeah, well,
It's
not
really
what I'm
not
talking
about
about.
anything except good times and
noodle salad. All
Well,
right.
okay, so the 90s
And frozen chicken nuggets.
and frozen chicken
nuggets.
nuggets. Starship Unicorn.
I'm gonna
'90s.
pull it
You know
up.
who's big in the '90s was wasn't Schwarzenegger like everywhere in the '90s?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh
Dude,
hell
he's
yeah.
in everything, right?
I'll
be back.
James Cameron pretty much dominated the 90s as a movie
Yeah.
maker, I would say.
So we look at top 40 favorites from Rotten Tomatoes or
Yeah.
Yeah.
IMDb.
Well,
Yeah.
I feel like Rotten Tomatoes is more than People's and IMDb belongs
Yes.
to actors.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's do
Rotten
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 Tomatoes.
Tomatoes because we're
Let's
not
see if
actors.
they put
we're
them in
people.
a. Oh yeah, they do all the way from they go from 140 all the way to number 1. They go
Okay.
rolling it up. I'll just start with the number 40, Empire Records. Do you remember? I don't need. It got a 31% Rotten.
I
Tomatoes.
I didn't
remember.
watch that.
That was a
Yeah.
'90s thing.
That was
Yeah.
a 90s thing. Yeah.
I remember it vaguely. It wasn't like the greatest movie, but I saw it. That's
Yeah.
probably why it's 40.
Yeah, it's 140. That just
140. It's 140.
just made the list.
At 140.
At
So
140.
between at 140, you just made the list. I'll go with between 100 and 140. Some of the notable ones. Tommy Boy.
Tommy
Tommy
Tommy's
Boy's
great.
great.
Yeah.
That's a good movie.
Fear and Loathing.
Oh,
That's a great movie.
classic. Also, the book is very good.
Yeah, dude. Man Bites Dog is on here. A 129.
really?
Yeah,
That's
with
a
a
good one.
74%. Gabe, have you ever seen that?
I've never seen that. What is that?
Yeah.
Oh, you
It's
gotta
a
watch
French
that.
film. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh, it's really fucking crazy.
It's like this is like it's almost like The Office, but with a serial killer.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
Like the
Well,
documentary crew follows the serial killer.
because I'm very conservative, I stopped watching French films when we started calling them freedom fries.
Oh my
So-
god.
Oh,
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
so there was hurt feelings.
Cause hurt feelings. Yes.
No, I love French movies. They're usually pretty good.
Let's see. Up to 100. It said that movie from the 90s, Singles. Remember that one? Actually,
No.
you had a
Yeah, Matt
couple.
Dillon.
Yeah.
That was like a grunge.
She had Eddie
set.
Vedder in it, and then
Yeah,
Oh,
and
And don't
Chris
say you
Cornell
don't know
was in
who
there.
Eddie Vedder is because you got his goatee going right.
Yeah, you do.
I do. Are you kidding? Hey ho, butter in my coffee on the southern on the concrete. Yeah.
Butter my muffin and the coffee's on the concrete. Yeah.
The coffee is on the concrete. Yeah. Of course I know Eddie Vedder. I saw Pearl Jam at Lollapalooza in '93. So just so you know,
You did. I have never seen them.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
I'm the only person here who's seen Pearl Jam. I'll bet.
Yeah, I have not.
And it sounded
I have
exactly
not
like
seen
that.
it.
It just sounded like.
At 112 American Beauty.
American Beauty was great. That was a great movie. I'm
Wait, is
surprised
that the
it's
one
that
with
high?
Is that the one with Kevin Spacey?
Spacey. Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was actually pretty good. Although
Number
it's
102. Army
And
of
then what was
Darkness
her
was
name?
68%.
Mina.
Mina Servino.
Servino, yeah.
What was the other one?
What did you say? Men at Black?
At number 102 is Army of Darkness. I just had to say, put a
Okay.
shout out to
Well,
the Bruce Campbell.
That's a Bruce
Bruce Campbell, yeah.
Campbell's a cult. Bubba Hotep.
I don't think
Did
I've
you
never
ever watch
seen
that.
I've never seen any of those movies.
You've never seen like
Campy.
the Dead
I've never seen those.
Evil Dead
those-
2.
Nope, never watched those.
At
I should watch
100?
them.
Sleepless in Seattle.
That's a good movie.
Is
I
it?
just had
I'm
to say
surprised it's that high.
that was 100.
Is Meg Ryan in that or something?
Meg Ryan is in that.
I'm sure.
Yeah,
she is.
I didn't like that movie.
She was another one through the '90s that it was either was the guy from Miami Vice was in everything, Don Johnson,
Don Johnson.
and then you
Don
had
Johnson. We cut off your Johnson.
Schwarzenegger.
Yep.
And if you had
Schwarzenegger.
Goldblum in your '90s movie, you were definitely a hit movie.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, was
But,
that
yeah.
Jurassic Park Goldblum at his best?
4th of July.
What was Goldblum at his best at? His most swaggering, I think, has to be.
The Fly, but that's the 80s.
No, the most
Uh,
swagger he has to be Jurassic Park, I think.
It has to be, yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
He's Mr.
His
Smooth.
swagger.
Oh, yeah.
No, wait. Independence Day.
Independence Day. Oh, that's why I called it the 4th of July. That's
4th
Yeah.
of July, right?
same thing.
It is the same thing.
In
You remember when
For you
him and
people that from another country listening.
what's his ass? Remember after they killed the aliens, they're walking across the desert and had the cigars.
Is that Pullman?
No, that was
Affleck.
That's Independence Day.
it's Independence Day. That's
Bruce
I was
Willis.
trying to no
No, that's
It's all those fucking guys. They're
Will
all in the same
Smith.
fucking.
Will Smith.
Will
yes.
Smith.
You know that
I,
cuck.
I don't think it's not appropriate to talk about him yet. Still, I think
No,
you don't go around slapping fucking people.
don't go around slapping folks.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
canceled.
I didn't see him slap Goldblum because you know why? Because
'Cause-
Goldblum would have unleashed on his shit.
Well, so I saw a couple
saying?
years ago. I saw a '70s movie with Goldblum in it. Like it was a disco movie, and it
What?
was so fucking weird. I can't remember the name of it. I wish I could because you got to see it. He's very, very young in it, and it was a terrible movie because most movies from the '70s, I think we already established, were really, really bad.
Let's be honest. Saturday Night Fever was a terrible movie.
it's a
The
terrible
music
movie.
was badass.
That's
but-
what it was. It was the music. You know, you
It
go
was a
watching
bad
like
movie.
I'm bored. Well, I was a
dance
kid,
scenes.
anyways. I was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
what's
but
going
that
on
disco movie that Goldblum was in, terrible. It was
Yeah.
awful. But anyway, I still think The Fly maybe is when he had the most swagger because
I
he
don't
was
know,
like
dude. If you go back to like later on in time, you know what? What's the Thor one?
Fly
he
was
pretty
amazing,
Good
though.
in too.
it is.
the which one?
If the last Thor movie he was in, where he plays sort of the emperor of this planet,
I
and
didn't
holds
see.
these
I
fights.
didn't.
He's pretty smooth in that.
I don't remember the last superhero movie I saw.
There's too
I guess
many of them.
that Madam Web that's coming out. I think that's getting absolutely trounced right now.
Well, I mean, here's the thing about movies today. They do not, and this is a problem. I actually listened to an article on the New York Times podcast where they were interviewing a famous movie critic. I can't remember his name, but he was the New York Times movie critic, and he said that nowadays with movies, like there's no room for independent films,
No.
like because it just has to be these big blockbusters, and like
Well, it costs a lot of money to make a movie.
Yeah, but
Because the failure though too is like so. It's like everybody thinks that this is the golden ticket, right? And then you just put one of these out and you fill your pockets with money, unless it costs you $200 million and it's fucking Madam Web and it opened at 16 million,
yeah,
and
but
it's not going to recoup, and then people lose their fucking jobs. You know what I mean? It's like.
I think though that like I think people are tired of those kind of movies, those blockbusters.
I think there's some fatigue of that shit. Definitely.
Yeah,
I've been superhero fatigued
I don't
for a
want to
long
watch
time.
superhero movies anymore. Like,
No.
Yeah, it's rough. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'll watch it anyway just to just to keep up with the story, and
yeah,
But for the
I
most
will go
part,
see-
I'm not rushing out to see anything.
no.
I will go see that Deadpool. I'll go
Oh,
check
that's
that
the
out.
one.
See,
That's
that's-
different though.
Yeah, see,
Yeah,
that's different.
that's-
Why is it different? Why is
Because
that different?
Well, because now
Because of the actor, because of the character
Yes.
is
The
so.
storyline is much different. It isn't a blockbuster. It's like
it'll break all the records. I'll guarantee it.
Dude, there is
it's so
broken-
much scrappier and better.
The trailer came out and it broke records. Just people trying to watch that thing on the internet.
That's the one thing they got right now. If they want it, they should. But the thing is,
And I said, "What about breakfast at Tiffany's?" She said, That's the one thing we got." Sorry, it just reminded me of that.
Also, actually, Breakfast at Tiffany's is a very good movie, but from the 60s.
It is. I'd like that.
The
That's the one thing we got.
but yeah, the thing is if they beat it to death like they have all the other franchises, then nobody will like it. Like that's the thing. You got to stop
Thor got beat to death.
They ruined Star Wars. They beat it.
Yeah,
to
they
death.
did. They beat it. They did,
They fucked up.
did.
How did you fuck up Star Wars,
dude.
Corporate America fucked up Star
dude?
Wars. That was
The mouse
Dude,
did it.
the mouse fucked it up. You could see dollar signs in your eyes, and
Yeah.
you're too excited to make that cash. Let's get 5 of them out right now. And it's like, no, dude. Remember back in the day, you had to wait. Your ass had to wait for fucking Empire Strikes Back,
Yeah.
and you were probably.
We can use a picture of Steamboat Willie on here now, can't we?
I know we can. I should have put one. Yeah.
You
should've
should've
put
put
one.
one.
Oh man.
With a
But you know what
dick in
though?
his
It's
hand.
like I think they got to stop going. Everybody, and I know it's been happening for a while. They just go to the comic books. It's like every time that's the only place they go right now for fucking ideas or any content. You know,
Well, yeah,
It's
they're
like,
not because they're low on. And this is where the thing is
They're
there's no
not.
there's no more independent films, and that's the thing. Like, like
Well,
listen.
I
keep
just
going
saw
through that.
something was somewhat independent, and we'll talk about that. And I think Gordon, you've seen it too, but we'll get that. There's an independent one that just came out that I was like, it's pretty good.
Keep going through the '90s. I'll bet you we're gonna hit some independent films in here. That
definitely. This was
high
the
rated.
Well, singles and all that was sort of an independent.
100%.
Thing,
So
I mean, this was. I feel like the '90s were like the heyday of the independent film.
okay. So look, we stopped at 100 with Sleepless in Seattle. 99 is 4 Weddings and a Funeral. That did really well. That was like a
good movie.
Men in Black at 97.
Eh.
Good as It Gets with Jack Nicholson. That's
That was
96.
pretty
That was a
good.
good movie.
Austin Powers coming in 95.
Classic.
That's a classic. Got beat to death.
Yeah.
They did
And
beat
it
it to
did.
death.
A one that, and you mentioned this the other day, is Demolition Man in at 94. That's got a 63%. I'd like to see
That's
that
only
again.
because
Actually,
your brother's Facebook picture looks exactly like the guy who says all restaurants are Taco Bell. He's,
yeah, dude, and that's
Rob's
the
got the little
Yeah,
white
the little
streak
gray
right there.
bit, and the
Yeah.
But that's the 3 shells, right?
Yep.
He doesn't know how to use the 3 shells.
What are the shells for?
So
Get the shell thing.
92 is The Crow, and here's another independent. 91
was
is
good.
Run Lola Run, and
that was an interesting movie.
Yeah.
Run Lola or Logan?
Run
Lola.
Lola Run.
Okay.
And then in at 90 is American History X.
Very good movie.
Yeah, that was rough.
One of my
man.
favorites. It's rough, but
It's rough.
it's rough,
Yeah,
but
the-
it's
the
a
curb
good
stomp.
movie.
Well, now there we have a really really good Ed Norton.
A really
Yeah,
good
I
Ed
mean-
Norton.
I
Ed
mean,
Norton
he-
at the top of his game.
Yeah, Fight Club,
Yeah.
American History X, especially
Right,
the
right.
one
Who
where
was,
he plays the altar boy with Richard Gere is another really really good Ed
Who
Norton's
was
great,
their
man.
best in the 90s? I mean, we had
Ed Norton's one of
Ed
them.
Norton was one of them. Who else do we have that was?
Ed
I
Norton.
think
Well,
Pitt. Obviously,
got
he's
Pitt.
still
Yeah.
He
He's
was
still
killing it.
going, but he was better
Yeah.
then.
Yeah,
Well,
I think
Tom Cruise.
Tom
Tom
Cruise.
Cruise
That's,
don't
God,
do
that's so
anything
true.
wrong.
Yeah.
They don't do anything wrong.
wasn't Bill Paxton all over the place in the 90s too?
Oh yeah, 80s
With the
and 90s.
twisters and the yeah.
The twisters.
we had him. It's never gonna beat Chet. He's
No.
never gonna beat Chet as you think
Greasy
they're having
pork chop
fun
and a
being
dirty ashtray.
catatonic in a closet? It's snowing in my room, goddammit. All right.
It's a good movie.
Here we go. We got all the way to 90. 89. Three Kings, 88 from Dusk Till Dawn, 63%.
Great movie.
Good movies.
Nightmare Before Christmas, 87. Classic.
Great movie.
Classic.
Pie.
Well,
I think
and,
that
and
had
let's
been-
say that right there is
yeah.
that's the starting of the 90s are when I think that
I think,
Disney and Pixar really locked into
well,
to
that's-
really good movies
so
and stories.
I think
and
Tim
the
Burton
formula.
was at the top of his game in the 90s, too.
Oh, yeah.
I think that he...
Oh,
Absolutely.
dude. Yeah.
He
Like, what do we had? We had Batman. We had
Edward
Beetlejuice.
Scissorhands.
no,
Batman's
Beetlejuice is
actually-
80s. Was
Well, I think his Batman was really awful. Actually,
Really?
it was a little too campy.
It was
sort of
pretty
went
odd.
too
I
much
mean-
comic-y.
to the TV show. You know, it didn't get really serious until you got like the Nolan maybe.
Now, what did you think about his Batman, though? What did you think about
George
I don't know why-
Clooney?
Yeah, no, it wasn't Clooney. It was
Oh,
was it Clooney or was it no? It was
No, it was
No, he had Michael.
come on,
Keaton.
help me. Hey,
Michael
Keaton,
Keaton.
dude.
Dude,
Michael Keaton
well,
was awesome.
another
I
person
will
who was
say
at the
that
peak
I
of the
think
90s.
he might be my
Yeah.
favorite Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Michael Keaton.
And then who? Well, who then? Who which would be the next?
I like the new kid. Who's this new kid? Who's this
the new kid.
Robert Pattinson,
Robert
the
Pattinson.
British kid.
Yeah.
I don't
He's
know if
definitely not Ben Affleck.
I haven't seen. That's the Batman, right? That's the movie.
the Batman.
The
that's good.
Batman.
I watched it again the other day.
I'll
It was
take a
good.
check. I'll take a look at it.
I've been keeping up with the new movies too. Not to jump to the 2023, but that one we were talking about, that American Fiction, that what I was saying was the Independence. That was really good with Jeffrey Wright.
It was good. It's every once in a while they'll let something through. You know, they'll let
Well, it's the
something.
right time too.
Yeah.
They'll let something through.
You're like,
Well,
all
that's the
right.
thing. There are a lot more stuff came through
Damn,
in
that
the
motherfucker
90s.
squeezed right in there.
What else?
Here's
What
the
else?
thing: it's not a superhero film, but it's good, and I think it deserves getting looked at. I do.
Well, have you guys, not to go to like HBO and series things, but The Boys, I'm just waiting for them to make a The Boys movie. I thought that was inevitable, but
I got to finish
Do you
that
know
up,
what The
and that's
Boys
just
is?
awful. You know, the awful superheroes.
oh, it's awful.
I've never
It's
seen
so
it.
awful. It's good.
It's just
it's
them
incredibly good.
with it's like their talents, except for they just get but greedy and then like, awful. Like rock stars, like the worst awful rock star you can imagine.
And
Yeah.
then it gets political and it
Yeah.
gets,
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a good story. That's a Seth Rogen thing.
Is it?
Okay, pulls that shit out. Yeah. You know what I just realized too is Succession is Will Ferrell and Adam
Yes.
McKay.
Yes.
I didn't
Yeah,
realize
that's
that.
right. I forgot that.
That's
right.
why it
just
has.
finished that.
That's why it has so much humor in it, and like uncomfortable humor.
It's pretty
too.
fucking funny.
Yeah, it's uncomfortable.
It's uncomfortable humor.
Yeah.
All right, so Pi at 86. I don't. There was
Didn't see that.
Pi the symbol.
there was in 1998. It's at 88%.
Pi.
Magically
Isn't
grippy,
that when
frightening, smart. This lynching thriller does wonders with its unlike synopsis. Paranoid mathematician searches for a key number
Okay.
that will unlock.
He's like
the
always
universe of
staring in the mirror doing.
Never
problems.
saw it.
Now, 85, Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. 84,
That was a
Wayne's
great
World.
movie.
Good
Guy
movie.
Ritchie had a great start.
It was a
Here
really
we go.
good movie.
We got another. Welcome to the Dollhouse. Another, basically one of my favorite movies is Dazed and Confused. And at 82, 93%.
That was actually really good.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That was
That's-
that was the coming out of Matthew McConaughey
Yeah,
right
that
there.
boosted
Yeah.
careers.
It certainly
Oh,
did.
yeah.
The Piano at 81 with 90%. Three Colors Red. Three Colors Red. I don't remember that one. That's an 80. That's 80. So there you have that.
80?
Yeah, that's in at 80.
1980?
Oh no, that's at
That's at
1994.
80.
It's at number 80.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Do you want to keep going? What do you guys think?
Yeah, keep
Fuck
going.
yeah.
Okay, 79. There's something about Mary.
Great movie.
That's a fucking
Yeah.
great movie. Ben
Yeah.
Stiller was another guy. that
Career
started right
maker.
around that
Another
time.
Dude, yeah,
career maker.
90s was
Tropic
really.
Thunder into the 2000s.
Oh my
right?
God, my favorite
Tropic Thunder's
shit.
fucking classic movie.
Dude, it's amazing. Yeah. Let's see if it's in here. If it comes in Shakespeare in Love 78, Braveheart 77.
That was a good movie, regardless
It was a
of
good
the
movie.
fact. Yeah, that was.
I
It
know.
I've
It
doesn't
actually
hold
seen
up
that
though.
more times than I'd like to admit. It's good.
I watched
Uh,
it just maybe the end of last year,
Yeah.
and I was like, it's good, but
Not
it's,
holding
it's
up.
It's very 90s.
It is
You know what
90s.
I mean?
It is.
Mel Gibson, another 90s guy, right?
Yeah.
True. Yeah, he ruined his career, but yeah.
Well, you know whose fault that was?
The Jews.
The Jews.
Yeah, according to Mel Gibson, for sure.
Yeah.
According to Mel Gibson. Sandlot at number 76. Out of sight.
Salem's
number-
Lot.
The Sandlot. That was that kids
Oh,
baseball
yeah,
never saw
that's a
that
good
movie.
one.
Out of Sight with Clooney, and that's
No.
number 75. A cartoon and coming in at 92, which we're going to see probably a lot of on here.
Oh yeah.
At Disneyland. Number 74 is Aladdin, and number
That's a
73,
great
one of
movie.
my favorites, Tombstone.
Right, you guys had that in your top 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a
You've
great
never
movie.
seen. Gabe, you still haven't seen it, right?
Never. No. I don't like westerns that much.
It's
72?
not really as Western as you think it is.
Yeah, it's more like character driven, like a
I mean, it's Western.
issues.
Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
You're
the
sitting in
genre
some
just
movies.
doesn't interest me, I guess.
doesn't interest you.
Yeah.
Your intellectual taste is way above our,
Westerns, yes. I hope so.
minute. Your
Yes,
superior
well,
intellect.
once you've graduated
I was gonna
Seaside,
say,
you don't
you know what?
really.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
It's
just
your
can't-
superior intellect.
You can't be bothered with it anymore. It
Yeah,
just
you-
can't. There's just nothing there.
Oh,
It's like
it's a western, darling. Turn it off.
he still gets mad when he goes by fields of cows and shit. He's like, "Oh my god,
I
this
do
is so
actually.
many." Can we take another road next to some cities or something?
I
Is
'Cause
there
how
this
I-
something more urban?
Dude,
Yeah,
this
something
is
more
this is
urban.
actually how I feel. Like that's so funny. That's like
yes.
rural
Who
areas
has
make
cows?
me mad. Yeah.
Just go up to
Let's
Sis
stop
Your
and get a
Folks.
hamburger. What idiot has cows?
72 is Casino with a 78% score.
That was a
didn't-
good movie.
I didn't see
Yeah.
that.
Rounding
That's
out
probably another one of those genres you're not going to get into, like the
yeah.
gangster.
Oh, I love
the-
gangster genre.
Oh, okay.
But dude, did you
When
love
did you
that?
See Casino.
Well, I don't know. I just didn't see it.
Well,
What about
there's no
Goodfellas?
excuse.
I
for
love
that.
Goodfellas. God.
Well, if
that's
you love
good.
Goodfellas, you're gonna love Casino.
There's
Yeah.
another person who had a '90s career, Ray Liotta.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Well,
he
all
never
those guys,
stopped,
really.
To be honest with you, yeah,
Mhm.
every one of those guys from
Yeah,
Casino and
Pesci.
Pesci,
yeah, they all were right kicking
De
ass
Niro.
because Heat came out, right? I mean, everybody loved Heat, and because that was De Niro and
Yeah.
was
yeah.
was it Pacino in
Pacino.
Casino? Hooah!
no, it was that. It shows De Niro, Pesci, and
De Niro, Pesci.
Sharon Stone. James Woods
That's
was
right.
also also in that. And it was a 71.
Like
we
Sharon
have-
Stone's gonna leave fucking De Niro for fucking Pesci. Come on, you got to be really addicted to drugs.
Dude, there was a lot
that
of
shit to be
drugs
going
though.
down.
There was a lot of that going on. Speed is in at 71 with Keanu
Oh,
Reeves.
see,
I never
Keanu
saw that
Reeves.
either.
And
That was good.
T-Bone's movie, number 70, rounding out number 70 is Home Alone,
Oh, that's
1990.
Good one.
another Joe Pesci,
Yeah.
by the way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Pesci killing it.
Daniel Stern. Fucking
Daniel
love
Stern.
that guy.
Yeah, because we had Billy. We had what was his City Slickers? Was that it?
Oh,
Was
yeah.
that 90s?
That's right.
Dude,
Yeah.
Oh,
I fucking love that part.
Okay, well
Where
there
he
you
goes
go.
to his birthday party and he's pretending to be sleeping.
And there's somebody you never see anymore. The star of that. What's the name of the
Billy
guy?
Crystal.
Billy Crystal?
Billy Crystal. You never see him anymore.
No, he was all over
Well,
the
he's-
90s though.
Yeah, he's retired.
Is
You
he?
got all that money, you're gonna.
When
retire,
Harry Met
right?
Sally, when was that? That had to be
That's
the 90s,
90s.
right? Firmly
Yeah,
in the 90s.
that's got to be right up in the
That's-
top.
you know
10
what?
right
It's
there.
going to be in the top if you keep going. You're going to see when Harry.
Yeah,
Met
it's
Sally.
going to be in the top.
Yeah,
10.
it will.
That's
Well,
what
let's see what else we got. Because starting in 69 is that Falling Down. That had Michael Douglas in it.
Pretty
That's a
good
great
movie.
movie.
I don't know if it
Yeah.
would hold up now, but
it doesn't.
yeah.
Guys,
we used
tense.
to watch that at Intel as a training. For,
As training?
you know,
For what?
for maintaining, like you get aggravated in big groups when you're at work, and
Right.
that was one of the things you show them that there's no need to get fucking all kooky.
Oh,
Fucking
kooky.
take a pill. That's why they
68
make
is
gummies.
Reality Bites. Then 67 is Romeo and Juliet.
Okay.
Crying Game at 66.
Oh wait, is that Baz
Oh.
Luhrmann's?
Yes, Baz
With
Luhrmann.
okay.
Yes, that's Baz Luhrmann's.
Were
one.
you a big fan of Baz Luhrmann?
No, but I did. I think the one movie I liked that he
Me
made
either.
was Romeo and Juliet because it was interesting. But I like
You didn't like Moulin Rouge?
no,
Me either.
Yeah, I
that was
wasn't into
awful. Like
Don't.
Yeah.
For one thing, those songs already were fucking hits. You don't have to fucking change them.
it just
And
it was
have other
just
people
it's,
singing them.
it was too much for me. Like it was like, dude, calm down. Like
Yeah.
at least Romeo and Juliet was well, and Romeo and Juliet. I don't know if it would hold up now because it's very 90s. I mean, that was
Yeah, it
like
is.
that was like
That's like watching one of the Three Musketeer movies with fucking, what were those fucking clowns? And then Sting or Barry, what's his name? Brian Adams sings the fucking.
Oh
Is
yeah,
that 80s or 90s?
that's got to be 90s. I think it was Brian. Wasn't it Robin Hood or something? Wasn't that?
No, I think
it
it was
was?
the Three Musketeers, and it was really cheesy people. You probably had Kiefer Sutherland and
Yeah, it was
these
everybody
fucking
from.
idiots.
What we need to do is to get all the guys from Young Guns, and then we'll just
Yeah.
make them.
that
Let's just
I've
make them
seen.
Three
We're gonna make a
Musketeers.
horror movie
That
with
I've
Lost
seen.
Boys. Let's get all those guys.
Let's get those guys. So put them in Young Guns, and then
I'm
we'll
gonna
put
make
them.
them
Cowboy
famous.
movie.
Listen, I got plenty of stuff for you to do. I'm gonna keep all you guys together. Yeah. Who's
Weren't they
who
the
was who
Shat
played
Pack?
who
You had
played
the Rat
Sanchez?
Pack, the Brat
Yeah.
Pack, and the Shat Pack.
Was it who played Sanchez in that one? Long haired.
Sanchez is probably
It was come on.
the guy who lost his wife to Melissa Etheridge, Lou
Yes,
Diamond
Lou
Phillips.
Diamond
Oh, Lou Diamond
Phillips.
Phillips, who's not, by the way, even Latino. He's like half Filipino,
Yeah.
so it's
Native
very
American or
irritating.
something, is he?
They would have found a slot for him though in Three Musketeers. They're gonna need a Latino in there somewhere.
Yeah, he's
Well, see,
not Latino.
If they
but-
did it today, they'd all be black or Chinese or Latinos. The Three Musketeers were traditionally that, and half of them will be women.
Well, yes.
I can't believe they haven't done a female Three Musketeers because they keep throwing all female casts.
Ghostbusters.
Oh,
Yeah, they keep throwing all female casts of people like this Madam Web, and everybody just goes, "No, not doing it. I don't get it." It's like
Ocean's 11.
bunch of fucking bastards, misogynistic cocksuckers out there not going to see the female films.
Let me guess, it's going to be a male Jew guy in the movie.
Yeah,
You can't have that anymore. Hey,
Yeah, man.
it's not that cool being a white guy anymore. Let's
and
Yeah.
Sydney Sweeney's in there. How much you want to
That's
bet
okay.
she takes her clothes off? And Sydney Sweeney takes her clothes off again. Okay.
So where are we at? In the 60s and the 90s?
Yeah, we're in 60. 65 is Ghost in the Shell.
Very good, by the way. Excellent anime.
Yeah, you're this is Mamoru Oshii.
Yeah,
Oshii.
it's a little
Yep.
bit heady though.
Is
It's
it?
not as
Well, not for
action-based
you
as-
though.
do-
Not
don't
for
need
you.
to know the
True.
story anyway. It's something you should know.
Yes. Yeah, synopsis is Japanese animation cyborg federal agent Maj Madatoko Kasunagi,
Mhm.
the puppet master who illegally
It's heady, dude.
it's heady dude.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard for you to read that.
That's
Yeah,
all right. That
I'm
movie
leaving it
I
alone.
told you guys to watch is that Tenant's very heady too.
Yeah,
You got to
It
be
is.
on top of that shit.
Isn't that the backwards
Did
film?
anybody watch that yet?
no,
Isn't that the backwards film? The time
Telling
thing?
haven't watched
All
it
right.
yet. No.
you. Didn't you just say that?
What'd I say?
See, that's heady.
That's heady.
64 is True
Recall.
Romance.
I never saw that.
Oh, that's a great movie.
Yeah, 63 Independence Day. Point Break at 62. Mrs. Doubtfire 61. Election is at
Hey,
60.
That's a great movie, but let's go back a couple. I just want to give a shout out to Gandolfini in True Romance. I fucking love that guy in
Yeah.
that movie.
Yeah.
That was really good.
He was somebody in the 90s. I think he died in the early 2000s or something. So
Yeah, I think he did after the Mexican or whatever.
He did. Yeah, he
also
did.
Mrs. Doubtfire, another 90s of somebody who really went. Hard
Oh
in
my
the
God,
90s
yeah.
Is
Robin Williams was
Williams,
everywhere.
yeah.
Yeah,
Patch
absolutely.
Adams.
Patch Adams.
he was all over the place.
Yeah.
This election was, I don't
Good
remember
Will
that. It's a
Hunting.
Matthew Broderick, Reese Witherspoon thing.
Mm,
Well, election, that was great.
Yeah.
never saw it.
He gets the thing in his eye and
Mm-hmm.
he does a little cheating on his wife. It's good. It's got a very American beauty feel.
Mm.
Just with a Matthew, if Ferris Bueller had cheated on his wife and
Should we make it to 50 and then chat?
Yeah.
All right, let's ramble through these ones. 59, The Player. That had Tim Robbins. I don't remember that one.
Never saw it.
58, Breaking the Waves. It was Emily Watson, Stellan Skarsgård.
Scat.
Skarsgård. And then we have 57 is Forrest Gump.
Uh,
Another guy who in the 90s.
Yeah,
was,
that's Tom Hanks. Forrest Gump
Hanks.
doesn't
That was his
hold up
decade.
for me at
You
all.
know, doesn't.
No,
You don't like.
it's
You
like,
didn't have a box of chocolates.
on a second or third look at it, you're like, this is really conservative propaganda.
Can't be.
That's how I believe.
This can't be.
It is. It's conservative propaganda. Look at
I didn't come away from there hoping to vote for Bush or.
you did. It's more insidious than that. Because
Insidious and
dude, think about the people who are the villains in it, and think about the people who are the heroes in it. A white Southern guy is the hero who's very stupid and and makes a lot of money. I mean, down to that Lieutenant, whatever his name is,
Lieutenant Dan.
Dan,
yeah, marries like an
another
Asian
great
chick
actor through that time.
at the
Yeah.
end. Like it's. Look at it again, you'll see what I mean. Maybe if you can.
I'll have to view it through Gabe's eyes.
You have
I'll
to do
view
a
it through Gabe's
critical watching.
critical watching.
See, that's the beauty of the movie. Is it didn't appeal to you, but it appealed to me in different ways that it appealed to somebody else. But
Yeah.
either way, it appealed to multiple.
Yeah. Oh,
groups
the
and brought a lot of people in.
I thought it was
The nice
amazing
thing
the
about it
first
was
time I saw it, and then
the music placement was incredible. I just loved the soundtrack and just how.
Yeah.
I watch movies a lot of times, and the soundtrack's what sucks me in a lot of times.
You know who
Kingpin.
the villain
love
in that
this.
movie is Robin Wright
yeah,
character.
Yeah,
He was
who's
awful.
You
She
think
was
so?
awful, dude.
yeah. She was
Coming
she's the
back,
villain.
playing with his heart, and then always taking off.
She's the
Bye,
villain.
Forrest. Bye. And then the next time you see her, she's got a kid, his kid, that he hasn't seen in years.
Well, she
You know?
represents liberal America. And
Well,
that's
Is that
why-
what
I
she
think
she was a hippie?
I really
in
think
that.
she represents something, but I think the real evil there was just life in general, and it
Mm.
kept trying to bring
Mm.
this guy down, and there was nothing that was going to bring this guy down.
you couldn't
Yeah,
bring him
he
down
overcame
because he's a
Everything
it's
too dumb to get upset about it.
Yeah.
Right?
a
I mean-
story of hope, but not to Gabe.
Dude,
It's
that was very Trumpy.
dude. It is,
It's a
dude. You
story
have to
about-
watch it. You like. We should
the
spend
best.
an episode analyzing that movie. I'm telling you, it's
okay. So should we? I want to see it through Gabe's eyes. I want to see the board.
You know what?
I need a whiteboard behind you.
We can
to-
watch it on the podcast together, and we will analyze.
Let's
at
do
that
it.
time. Okay.
Put that on the list.
It's
Number
on the
one
list. It's on the
This
list.
is a-
Analyze.
this
I'm
is-
writing it down.
for the conservative talking points and insidious
Forrest Gump.
I actually
indoctrination
heard
of.
there's a website that'll say if you start Forrest Gump at 0, and then I think it's Starbucks 2017 playlist of the year at the same time, it really jives in to make you want to buy more coffee.
Hmm.
Just, I can imagine, and vote for Trump. Probably.
Can you play Dark Side of the Moon with it?
No, that's
What was that? That's
That's a Wizard,
Wizard
of
of
Oz.
Oz.
Wizard of Oz. That's right. Has anybody done that?
I tried, but it doesn't do anything.
I talked to my
Doesn't do
neighbor.
anything?
He said he did it and it works just fine.
It's
No.
you could play any movie to Dark Side of the Moon, and it would work fine. Dark
I
Side-
played to the Sex Pistols. Never mind the bollocks.
Sometimes
see how
I
it
just
goes.
close my eyes and I lay on my bed and play it.
Yeah.
It's in my.
All right,
own
where
sound.
do we
All right,
where
let's
do we
go through
leave
the
off?
50s. We're leaving off at
50s?
number 56 with Face Off. John
never saw
that.
Travolta, Nicolas
All right,
Cage.
Nicolas Cage.
Another '90s
There's
guy.
80s,
This was a big
90s,
one.
2000s.
This was a big one here. 55 was Swingers. That's a good independent one. That launched
Never
that
saw
launched
it.
some
Favreau.
Favreau, Vince Vaughn.
Never saw it.
Fuck Vince Vaughn.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
like Vince
not a
Vaughn
fan.
either.
I don't know.
Dude, Galaxy Quest of 54. I liked this movie.
great
It was a
movie.
good movie. I
Yeah.
hate what's his name in it, but
Which
Alan
one? Alan
Rickman?
Rickman?
no,
I love that Rickman. That's my favorite part.
Oh, you hate Tim Allen because he's a
Tim
conservative,
Allen.
right?
I always didn't like Tim Allen. I've always thought he wasn't
Yeah,
funny
he's a
at all.
clown.
Like he's the worst.
Yeah.
Well,
He is.
and the beauty of that movie is it's so good that you don't even have to pay attention to Tim Allen in the movie.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
it's-
I
the
just I didn't
characters
even
are
think
so
about
good
Tim
that
Allen.
it
Yeah.
It's got way better people than Tim Allen in it. That's Sigourney Weaver. I mean,
I never got Tim
Yeah.
Allen. I never understood that humor.
he's not funny.
Oh.
That's why you didn't understand it, because he's not
It's-
funny at
Did
all.
hang out with Jeff Foxworthy all day.
Yeah, it's a Jeff Foxworthy kind of humor. It's that's the total.
Dude,
you
he's
know.
a poser. That's all. The
Yeah.
fucker's a poser. Come get me, fucking Tim Allen. Come get me.
Come get Gabe.
I wouldn't really worry about the
Beat you with my
Yeah,
brain
come
cells.
at me, Tim
fans
Allen.
coming after you.
Fucking little bitch.
Come at me, bro.
Yeah.
Come at me, bro. Number 53 is Total Recall.
Oh, really good movie.
Dude, Total Recall from
based on,
1990.
Based on We'll Remember It For You Wholesale by Philip K. Dick. Although,
Is that what it is?
yeah,
Yeah.
Philip K. Dick, one of my
Well-
favorite authors, by the way.
Wait a second, because they redid that in the 2000s too, right? Or 2010?
I think that they
They
did.
did.
20?
Yeah.
That wasn't it with
As you do if you're in a
Yeah.
movie.
See, and that's another one of
studio.
the problems is the last 20 years they just keep remaking shit.
Well, because
They
they're
just keep
afraid
doing
to do
you
new
don't
things.
fucking make
Well, it's like with
Arthur
this,
again.
like with
Arthur's
this.
Arthur.
Yeah, it's like with this
Fucking-
next one. They beat this thing to death too. This is Dumb and Dumber at 52.
That was such a good movie, and they did
Funny
beat it to
original
death.
one. They beat it to
Beat
death.
it to death.
Yeah.
Poor
And then,
thing.
90s was a good time for that was the start of Jim Carrey.
Jim
Yeah.
Carrey. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Jeff Daniels has one of my favorite TV shows. It was called the Broadcast News or
The
the
broadcast.
Network or something. He was great on
Uh,
that. It was
I
only
think it was
lasted like 3
Broadcast
seasons.
News, was it?
Yeah.
That that whole monologue he does at the end where they're
Oh, I love that.
having the audience thing. You see that
The
a lot
country,
on
we're not. What makes
Yeah.
America so great?
Yeah, that's. Have you ever watched it?
He goes. So when you ask me what makes America so great, I don't know
You'll
what
love
the
it.
fuck you're talking about. Yosemite?
Yeah, I'm gonna send you the link after this if you haven't seen it.
Oh,
but
dude, it's one of my favorite monologues
when you see
anybody's
it,
ever
you're gonna
done.
love it.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
And you'll totally agree with it
Because
because
in the
it's right
51,
along your alley.
it is The Fugitive, '93,
I didn't see that.
That's good.
in the Sixth Sense rounds out the
Oh,
'50s, man.
Sixth
Well,
Sense,
wait a
great
second, that's
movie.
Harrison.
Again, can't stand most of that guy's
Shyamalama.
movies, but that one I liked.
Oh, you are crazy.
Mm.
Well, no, why not? Which ones?
He's
What
a
happened?
fucking one-trick pony. That was it. Like,
No, Unbreakable. Unbreakable.
uh,
That's all I gotta say.
was
What about
okay.
Signs? About Signs?
it's
Signs is
so
fucking
good.
stupid. That's a terrible
Oh.
movie. What? Why
for
would
the
you even
fences,
bring
Meryl.
that up?
Are you
God.
crazy?
Dude,
Signs
no,
is fucking
no.
stupid. Oh my god, the aliens! It's water.
It's water.
Dude. Fucking the Twilight
He
Zone.
always
Any
tries
Twilight
to-
Zone is 10 times better than that stupid
No,
ass.
come
I
on,
can't
he's
believe I
okay.
watched
He's
that
not
whole
that
movie
bad.
once, and I was like, I'm so disappointed. That was awful.
I
hated
just
it.
like I liked
What about-
Meryl.
Mm-mm.
I
Yeah,
liked the
Unbreakable was awesome.
Okay, Unbreakable is
and-
good. The Sixth Sense is
So-
good, but everything else that guy makes is fucking stupid. Like
You didn't like The Village?
the Village is dumb as fuck.
It was dumb, but
Yeah.
Did
They're
I don't know.
behind
you
a
do the lottery, too?
wall. I'm like, I fucking hate that. Oh, a surprise! Wait a second, M. Night Shyamalan. Is it gonna be a surprise ending?
It's gonna be a surprise ending
Come get
because
me.
I think he's still.
Hey, bitch. M. Night Shyamalan, come get me.
Damn it, salami hand.
I might be a little more worried about talking bad about Indian people. There's a lot of Indian people
That's
that
true.
like that guy.
Hey, I don't care. Fuck you.
I don't care.
Shit.
He's not a
I
good
don't
movie
care.
maker.
Tim
He made
Allen.
two
Now
good
you've done
movies.
it. Now you've done it.
It has nothing to do with being Indian. It's just being a douche.
Did you pull out the list? He made the list. He made the list.
I did it again.
He did it again. He made the list. M. Night Salami hand.
Slappy hand.
These are the things Gabe's not a fan of.
Yes.
I just hate those
doesn't-
stupid surprise
And
endings.
Forrest Gump, you got to get
Oh
it out
God,
in there
that's
too.
so. I mean,
You know.
the first time I saw it, I was very young though.
Such an
Do you like
indoctrination.
botulism?
Botulism.
He probably
No,
loves
you don't like
botulism. There's something
I-
great about it. I'm sure he's going
I
to
like
say.
to avoid it, but and I know how. Don't put
Mm.
hot stuff into a Tupperware and seal the lid and put it in your refrigerator.
You sounds like you have experience with that.
I took a course on food
Forrest
preservation.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't put hot things in the fridge.
You
That's what
don't with a lid,
with a lid.
Yeah.
You go, or unless you poke a hole.
unless there's air. Yeah, botulism
Yeah.
thrives in no air.
Okay, 49 is Ed Wood.
Mm,
48
movie.
I
Train
didn't-
Spotting. 49
Oh, depressing.
Magnolia. Yeah.
Oh, Magnolia was pretty good.
Oh yeah, this is a
Awesome.
good one. This one right here was
Awesome. That's
The
that,
Usual Suspects.
Anderson, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Usual Suspects. is
Paul
awesome.
Thomas Anderson.
Uh-huh.
He had some good movies. Let's see, Boogie Nights. Yeah.
Good.
Boogie Nights
Oh,
is
yeah.
really good.
46.
We were just talking about that this morning. Boogie Nights has got to be on that list, right?
Yeah, it's got
Or
to
that's
be.
2000s.
Oh, it might be
Sorry.
2000s.
Where are we at? The 40s?
Yeah, hang on. We're gonna be we're at the 40s. We're 46 with Usual Suspects.
That's a great movie, though.
Some good ones here.
Sasakosa.
Yeah, Reservoir Dogs, bringing Quentin into the mix at 45.
Classic.
Well, he was in the mix up there at the other one, but
Yeah.
Truman Show,
Michael
44.
Madsen.
Good movie. Good movie.
Yeah,
What is it?
Truman Show.
Truman Show. We had
Jim
Edward Scissorhands. Here comes
Oh,
at
dude,
43.
one of the best movies ever made, by the way.
It's awesome. The
Such a good-
style of his films, I love it.
Tim Burton. There's M. Night Shyamalan. Take a fucking hint from somebody who's good at making movies like Tim Burton. That's all I have to say.
Dude,
yes, coming at
Shyamalan
you.
did not get the opportunity to sit with the geniuses that Tim Burton got to sit with.
Dude,
He
you
sat
see the
with the Brad
picture?
Birds and the
True.
You know,
Picture him at
Sitting
Cal
with
Arts is
Disney.
Oh, yeah. Tim
It's
Burton.
like a who's who of film.
Yeah, but Tim Burton's
you know.
also is just a genius, and the he's a hometown person, so I love him because he's from Burbank, so he's from the area, so
yeah.
he's
Yes.
LA adjacent. I love him.
LH. Beauty and the Beast at 42. The cartoon 7. 1995. That's Brad
7.
Pitt, Morgan
Beauty
Freeman.
and the Beast, just like this. Mrs. Pottsworth.
I think
Dude.
I think that
Once again-
I think Disney movies fell off in the 70s and
No.
never came back.
No. I think it got better. And hear me out on this. Some of the best songwriting really is in some of these movies.
Oh.
We're looking.
I
At,
will agree with
Elton
you.
John.
looking at Aladdin.
I will agree. Yes, I
Part
just
of My World is a great tune.
just didn't think. I just
the-
thought the stories were too. It's too much.
That's where I say music makes a lot for me.
Yeah,
I listen to a lot of
I
music.
will agree with you. Those
The Little Mermaid, Alan Menken is a fucking writing
genius.
machine.
Those are genius
much-
musicals. As movies, I'm not as impressed.
It's
I
hard.
just mean
Yeah, it's hard to
like in
impress.
Beauty and the Beast, that's like it from the time she's at the bookstore in the very beginning. It's like
It's too formulaic
it's
for me.
wonderful.
It's too much of a formula.
You don't
film.
like a formula?
Can't do it.
I can't.
You
I
did when you were
I
a
like
baby.
the old mouse formulas, but then the mouse, it's beating the same thing to death. That's what the mouse does. Come here, I'm gonna beat you to death.
No. Oh, you're bleeding.
I got-
That's
I got a
that's
franchise.
sad.
I'm gonna beat it to death.
Your brains are
What
coming
is
out.
wrong with making it?
No,
That's just making it.
making
That's
it.
like
wasn't-
saying
Isn't that a black
Metallica's
show on in the
album
70s?
sucked.
Making it
Sounds like
Yeah, dude. There was
Came right on.
Making it.
came on after
This time I'm
Chico and the
I'm
Man or something.
making it.
after
No
good
more.
times.
No
after
more
good times. Should have been.
making it.
Rounding out number 40 is Being John Malkovich.
Good
I
movie.
loved
Okay.
it. Yeah, that was
that's
awesome.
a friggin' great movie.
Malkovich?
Yeah,
Malkovich.
Malkovich. Such a good movie.
Well, that was another one. Wasn't through the 80s and 90s was Cusack,
Cusack.
John
Yeah,
Cusack.
it's true.
Oh, yeah.
right?
He was big at that time.
He zoomed right out of the 80s and straight through the 90s, kept it going.
And his sister, too. His
even into
sister
the
came up
2000s.
in the
Better Off
90s as
Dead.
well, Joan.
Yeah, Joan was
Better
awesome.
Off Dead's got to be on that list.
Well, it's 80s.
Yeah.
So we're in the 90s.
Yeah, whatever.
We did that. I'm sure it's on. Yeah.
I think it is.
I don't know.
All right.
Are we going to
Go
get
back. We
through the
don't have
90s
time to go
today?
back.
We're going to get
Are
it.
we
If
gonna
we keep
keep-
going.
Oh, we get-
If we
yeah.
keep going.
Keep going.
We're getting some good shit.
Keep going.
At 39 is Boogie Nights,
Ah, great.
1997.
Good
The
movie.
Professional. That was another good one. You know, a little
That's a great movie.
38.
Didn't
That's
see
a little
that.
indie. Chungking Express, another indie.
Mm-mm.
37. Here goes Heat at 36. Al
I just
Pacino, Robert
watched
De
that,
Niro.
a couple of months ago.
Here, yeah, we're
I
getting
went
into
back.
some big ones, and there's the Pretty Woman at 1990.
Oh, such
That's
a
at
good
35.
movie. Love it.
I've never seen it.
Never seen
is
Pretty
awesome.
Woman? Amazing.
Really?
Really good movie.
I
Yeah.
don't like whores. I hate
I don't
whores.
like
Takes
horrors.
place in Los Angeles. Really good.
And I think Julia Roberts was in that too, right?
Oh,
She
yes.
definitely was. Did you have a problem with that?
It's a
Did you have a problem
No,
with it?
I just was making a joke that I didn't like whores, and I was referring to Richard Gere as the whore.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
I see. Yes, and Julia Roberts is in it. Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, no,
Um,
she's an angel. I love her. I love everything she's in.
She's good in that.
Number 34 is Office Space.
Ah.
I'm glad that's way up
That's
there.
a
classic.
That's
independent
awesome.
D.
It's a indie. Yeah, I think it's pretty indie.
It's a little indie.
This is
yeah.
doesn't
That's
get any
Mike
more indie
Judge,
than
right?
this. Yeah,
Beavis
Mike
and
Judge.
Butthead right there.
Yep. Doesn't get any more indie than this. Clerks at
Oh.
93 at 33.
Again,
1994.
okay, I love his movies, but
All of them.
no. The thing
No,
is that
can't love all
he's
of 'em.
very hit or miss with his movies.
Yeah.
But what I like is they're always creative. So I will say that they're never not creative. They're
I didn't think Mallrats was a great movie.
not
but,
great, but
I don't think I've
I
ever
like
seen
Chasing Amy. I thought was a cute movie.
Yeah.
He was-
Clerks is
he fell
amazing
into the
as a
formula
movie.
of
Clerks just
rom-com.
he hit everything right on that. So
Let's keep
Dogma I
going.
liked.
Might be on here. I think that was 2000s. I think. right?
Dogma was excellent. That was another.
Here's
good
some
one.
big ones here. Coming at 32, Silence of the Lambs.
Oh,
Fucking
Oh, that's one of the best
Ah,
movies. I
so
love
good.
that. But
so awesome.
just 1 second, I want to go back to the Kevin Smith thing. Was,
Yeah.
When Dogma came out, I saw a video the other day, and it was from the news in New Jersey. It was
I
local.
think I
news
saw
in
the
New
same
Jersey.
one. People
Did you
protesting,
see that?
and Kevin
Yeah,
Smith
there
was
was
actually in the
people
crowd.
Yeah, and they interviewed him, and he was like, he played off that it wasn't really
Yeah.
him kind of.
You
thing,
look a
which is
lot like Kevin Smith. I know people tell me
Yeah, I
that,
know,
but no.
yeah,
dude,
I
Dogma
wouldn't go see
is.
this movie.
I laughed out loud at some of the things in Dogma, like Buddy Jesus, and like, there's just things in there that are so funny. Like the dialogue is actually it's basically Kevin Smith at his best.
There's no free rides. That was hilarious.
Yeah, it's
I gotta check that out. I haven't
those
seen that in a
diatribes
while.
that he does so well, but it's done really in a good way. So I love that movie.
Nice.
So let's go back to Silence of the Lambs
Ooh.
because that
The
was
Silence of the Lambs.
one of the greatest movies ever.
Clarice.
I loved it.
I
Just
always-
when you think that movie's over, like they catch the guy,
Yeah.
it's
Nah.
still not over, dude.
I'll forever imagine Jim Carrey with chicken skin on his face from the Cable Guy. Jersey Cable Guy.
That's a good movie too.
The Silence of the Lambs.
That's a dark one.
Red team's going down,
Red
down, down. Red team's going down.
You never see that game? Remember that? It was
Cable Guy?
yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's very
Went to,
dark. It's dark for a comedy.
The
It's dark.
passwords. Vagina.
Vagina.
Yeah, it's a dark one.
Dude, it's dark. It's fucking. I loved it.
Jack Black's in that.
Yes, he is.
Yep.
He plays his brother, Broderick's brother. It's a good movie.
Goodwill Hunting at 31, and
That's a good movie.
Toy Story.
Robin Williams said his best.
Toy Story.
Yeah. Robin Williams coming in again. A good decade for
Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
Now there you go again. That's one of those movies. Toy Story's a great movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just the story in general. is a great movie,
That's
right?
but that's
There's
an
pol-
original, and
there's
they did
political
they've beaten it to death. The
reference.
mouse has beaten it to death.
They're beating it to death. Yeah, but that gets
It-
100
but
on
that
the
got
tomato score.
bought
Yeah.
by Disney.
It's an
That was
amazing.
Brad
The first one
Bird's-
is an amazing movie, though.
yeah.
Yeah.
Pardon me.
But yeah, you're right. But You Got a Friend in Me. That's a classic fucking song.
Yeah.
Wait,
They
no,
really
he did really well in the 90s too. It was him and Elton John as far as musics.
Randy
Did
Newman.
Randy
Newman and Elton John.
Short people got
No
no
reason.
reason.
So
Anyway.
people got no.
There's not a day I don't walk out of Dodger Stadium and sing his song. You know,
Yeah.
I love LA.
They play it. Was it the Rams we went to? They played that. We were
yeah.
walking out too. 29 Princess Mononoke.
Oh, really great movie.
Yeah.
That's Miyazaki.
Too heady, dude.
Is the Princess
Is it gonna be
Bride
too
gonna
heady?
in here?
No, that's
don't
not
know.
heady at all. Princess Mononoke is very good. Miyazaki
No.
movies are very accessible. You should watch all the Miyazaki movies.
I should see them all.
Yeah.
Number 28, Groundhog's Day.
Great movie.
Didn't you just say that?
Fargo at 27.
Fargo, amazing.
Amazing film. I love this
Coen
film.
Brothers.
Coen Brothers are
Love it. Coen Brothers coming
They're
in hot.
always
Classic
on top of
bitches.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one I don't remember seeing. I know it's featured, but 26 Gattaca.
Gattaca's
1997.
weird. It was
Yeah.
weird. I saw it. It's
No, Ethan Hawke, Uma Thurman.
Ethan
Yeah.
Jude
Hawke.
Law was in there. Yeah, there you go.
it was
Yeah.
good.
Jude Law's in there too.
Gattaca's
Well,
good.
that's why
Yeah.
it didn't do good. I thought there was a Jude Law curse.
Oh, was there?
Of the talented Mr. Ripley shit happened. Like every time he was in something, you'd like the movie should do great. He's awesome.
Yeah.
Um, But
Curse.
I always thought there was a weird little thing that, I don't know. Anyway, it was a good movie.
Yeah.
Weird.
Number 25 is English Patient. And then 24 is Boys in the Hood. Yeah.
Good movie. That's Boys in the Hood is excellent.
Yeah. Unforgiven. That's Clint Eastwood at 23.
Fuck yeah.
And
Did
then
you
got
watch that one, Gabe? Because you don't like westerns. but that
No,
was a
I
good
did
one.
not. I don't watch many
All right.
Clint Eastwood movies because
See,
they're
that's-
westerns.
He's
usually.
Republican, and he's very conservative.
Yeah.
You got to get past that because even
Yeah.
though there's some Republicans that can tell a story.
Yeah, he's okay.
guy's
He's
one
not
of
my
them.
favorite.
Every which way but loose. Right turn, Clyde.
Right, Turn Clyde. That was boy, as a kid, most
I
classic
did.
shit.
I did kind of like Gran Torino, or whatever
That's
it
a
is.
I can't remember
Turismo.
the last one. Yeah,
He's the racist old man.
Yeah,
racist old.
I mean,
I just watched his last one was the one where he's an old rodeo guy and he goes down to Mexico to pick up Dwight Yoakam's kid.
yeah. What was that?
is-
El Tuffy or the machismo macho?
it was about the name
Super
of the
Macho?
rooster.
Yeah.
Macho, something like that. Yeah.
yeah, but the
It's
Gran
losing-
Gran Turismo, whatever it's called, it was good, but it's super racist. I mean, like,
Well, that's what he was trying to tell a story about.
yeah,
You
but
know,
the message.
too
Koreans in
racist.
Los
See, you got to
Angeles.
look at
Still
the,
too racist for Gabe.
it's the
Still too-
message. It's the message of the
Yeah.
whole thing. It's like, well, most people suck. You know, most of the other races are terrible. This is the story behind Gran Turismo, which I thought was a decent movie. But anyway, here's the message: most people who aren't white are terrible. But you know what? Asians are okay. Like that's basically
No,
that's
not-
basically what it's
the fuck-
saying.
That's not the fucking story.
That is the story. That's
The
the,
story
fucking
is
point of the
fucking
story.
everybody-
all right,
everybody.
you little Asian. I'll let you drive my car,
Yeah,
but everybody else
You're
still
okay.
sucks.
Hey, you
You're
Asian
all right.
people, you look funny, but listen,
Still not eating your weird food.
at least you're not the other guys. So
Yeah.
you can I'll give you my car. Like
I'm pretty sure that wasn't the message.
it was,
but
that was the message.
no. All right.
You know what? We can watch that. You want to put it in the book?
don't
Ter-
get
you
it.
look like
Put
you're
it-
ready
put
to
it in the
put
book.
this in the book.
Oh, I'm recording this.
Number 22 is Rushmore.
Oh, good movie.
That was good.
Number 21
That was
is.
another one. That guy
Yeah.
makes some good movies.
It's a little bit. It's a
Were
little
you in the
indie.
shit? Yeah, I was in the shit.
Yeah, I was in the shit.
Number
He
21
wasn't
is
in this shit.
Hoop Dreams.
Okay.
Another cartoon from Brad Bird. Number 20 is The Iron Giant.
I never saw
Oh,
that.
I love
but
that
it's
movie.
supposed to be good.
That's a
Oh,
20s.
I love
We're
it.
going from 20 to 1 at
Okay.
this point. Here
All
we
right.
go. Let's roll in.
Is not eating Gilbert Grape in this motherfucker
We're gonna
too?
see.
We'll see.
All right.
Scream at the original Scream at number 19.
Never saw it.
Saving Private
Classic.
Ryan
Good
at
movie.
18. Yeah,
That's a good.
amazing. That thing tripped me out. That was like probably just like being there. Must have been,
Yeah.
except for the smells. Dude, that initial opening when they take
Yeah.
the beach. I've never seen anything like it in my life. I was
Yeah.
just like fucking riveted. So my God. 17, LA Confidential.
That's a great movie.
Number 16, Goodfellas.
Oh,
Ah, yeah.
Number
Knew it.
15, Terminator 2, Judgment Day.
very good movie.
Yep.
Yeah.
Again, James Cameron.
Cameron, right?
Yeah. James Cameron.
Wasn't he married to Linda Hamilton at the
Linda
was.
Hamilton, yes.
I used to
they
see
divorced.
her
Yeah,
around the
yeah.
Palisades at that time when she was
Did ya?
at her peak. Yeah, she would always be in the Palisades somewhere. I'd always see her. Be like,
I
it's-
think she divorced him and took a truckload of money
Yeah.
from him and that whole thing.
Did she know you were going to CSUN at the time?
was
Well-
not going to. I was going to Pally High at the
Oh.
time.
You were going to Pally High, but she probably would have known you were gonna expand your
That
horizons.
looks like a CSUN kid.
Yeah.
right
That
there.
looks like a CSUN kid. I
Hey.
think he needs a blowjob.
Hey, that would have been great at the time because she was at her prime,
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
and I was
Anyway.
also at a time when I would have accepted.
You-
Well, that kid was kind of hot around the time too, right?
Which
he
one?
Played
Oh, Edward
Connors.
Furlong.
The one who was in the movie,
Edward Furlong because he was
Yeah,
American History X.
he died,
and-
right?
Did he?
I think
No,
he
I
did.
don't
I think he
did.
OD'd
Did he?
at a young age.
Oh, gnarly.
Yeah.
Number 14 is Clueless. I miss him too.
I love Clueless. Clueless is great. movie.
Clueless was
And
good.
Don't forget, I'm rolling with the homies.
Yeah. Clueless
Yeah.
was really good.
This one
Yeah,
is this one
Cher.
is surprising here. Number 13, Friday. With,
Oh, such
Ice
a
Cube
good
and Chris
movie.
Tucker.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
good
good.
shit. Number
How you
13.
get fired on your day
I
off?
freaking love that. Ooh, she's a big one. Like,
You look. She said, "What does he say?" Man, you say you look like Janet. You look more like Freddie
Yeah.
Jackson.
Number 12 is Fight Club.
such a
Oh,
good
yeah.
movie.
Schindler's List is
Jack's
at
Bleeding
11.
Schindler's
Heart.
List was excellent.
No, fuck. Come on.
Here we go
I just
from
can't
10.
do it.
We're going. We're gonna.
It's
Here
hard. It's
we
a rough
go.
movie.
What
Sad.
Schindler's List? Yeah, it's rough, but it's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
10.
10. The Matrix, original one.
Yep.
The first
I just went back over it again.
beaten to death. Another one they
That's all right.
beat to death. They should have just stopped at one.
Beat to death.
It didn't
They
need
beat
any
to death.
more. One was enough. That was it.
It was.
Yeah.
But, that's like a band doing one album and then the record company's going to say, "Oh, you know
Yeah.
what? That was a good album.
It's true.
Let's just stick with that."
It's true.
Let's not. Let's keep
Number 9 is Thelma and Louise.
Oh, fucking great
It's a good
movie.
Brad Pitt's
Dude, you know what's
integration.
funny is that it says starring Susan Sarandon, Gina Davis, Harvey Keitel, Michael Madsen. Like Brad Pitt's not even in
Well,
there.
he was-
He was
Well, that's
nobody at the
because he
time.
was-
He
yeah,
wasn't.
he was.
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
nobody.
he was.
He-
That was
He would become some of the biggest somebody.
Yeah.
But at that time, not so
Yeah,
much.
one of the
Nobody
biggest
at that
production
time.
companies right now.
Yeah, Plan 9, isn't it? Was it Plan 9?
B.
Plan B. Yeah. Toy Story 2 coming in at 8.
It was okay.
Yeah.
It was good.
Number
It's a great
7,
movie.
Jurassic Park, the original.
Good movie.
We were
Good
talking
movie.
about her, Jeff Goldblum.
You got your Laura Dern.
Yeah.
Got your Laura Dern.
Oh, did you know
This
that
is,
Laura
uh,
Dern came to see when we sold my grandmother's house? Came to look at it to buy it for her mother.
She did.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's very nice.
Oh, very
Just-
nice.
My daughter
you see her?
played,
No, I wasn't
her
there.
as a little kid in Big Little Lies.
She did.
That's right.
They did not buy the house.
They didn't?
No.
No.
Bastards. Bastards.
Do you guys wish you would have kept that house?
I mean, I do sometimes, but then I realize I would not want to live in Santa Monica now because it's ruined.
It has
What
been ruined for a
was
long
it-
time for
is it
Gabe.
the white people that ruin Santa Monica?
No, it's
Yes.
the rich people of
The rich
all
people.
races.
That's the white
Yeah,
people.
it's
right?
no, it's they're all. Hey, Don Cheadle lived down the street. Okay, that's not.
Are you saying like Egyptian people?
Are
that
you
live
telling
up
me
there?
Don Cheadle helped ruin Santa
He
Monica?
did.
I think he's
He's
got to be
coming
in the
for you,
book.
too.
He did.
He's got to
That's
be in the
the one I'd
book.
be worried about.
Don Cheadle helped to ruin it.
Don
he
Cheadle
did. He
helped to
ruin
ruin-
it because he built like two.
It's going in the
He
book.
built like two $4 million houses across the street, and like,
Yeah.
dude, they cut down all these trees. Fucking fuck you. You know what, Don Cheadle? Come at me. Come at me, Don
Oh my
Cheadle.
God.
We used
There
to
we
be
go.
neighbors, and you were a terrible
We
neighbor.
used to be neighbors. We used to be friends until you started destroying my city.
We weren't friends.
Don Cheadle.
We were never friends. We were never friends.
Don Cheadle is a small black Godzilla
Yeah.
who's coming for you, coming for your city,
That's bizarre, man. Don Cheadle ruined
Santa Monica.
Well, the Santa Monica
Yep.
Canyon, which is technically Los Angeles, but still.
We're gonna go take a compile the book after maybe 100 episodes of all
was
the
that-
things that Gabe thinks. Here's Gabe's thoughts. Don Cheadle has ruined Santa Monica. Also,
That's what.
Forrest Gump.
Also
is racist.
Forrest
20
Gump. Forrest Gump is
on our
racist.
25th. Yeah.
Yeah, and very, very conservative.
It is.
It's
It's a conservative. It's a plan to.
a conservative dog whistle.
It is. It is. Just watch it. Okay.
Number
Where are we
6
at?
is
9?
Six.
6 is Before Sunrise. I don't even know.
I don't know what that is.
Ethan Hawke, Julie Delpy.
Who's Julie Delpy?
I don't know.
Sorry, Julie.
I don't know. Julie Delpy. That's a
She's one of
1905.
our only
I'm
friends.
sure you're a lovely girl.
Here we go. Top 5. Number 5, Big Lebowski.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's
Shakalaka.
well deserved.
Yeah. Number 4,
Well deserved.
Titanic.
Not
Oh.
so well deserved, but okay.
I've never seen it.
It's okay.
I already knew it was going to
The
happen.
first
but I was
time,
gonna
the first
say.
time you watch it, you'll like it, and then after that, you're gonna be like, "Oh my god!" So
I don't know. Yeah, I don't.
It's too
I don't
much.
care about.
Cameron, though, right?
yeah, no,
Billy Zane was in that. Remember,
Yeah,
Billy
Billy
Zane
Zane
did
was
a
in
lot
that.
of things
Yep.
in there.
Zoolander.
Yeah.
Billy Zane was in Zoolander, too. You don't go
Number
caging
3.
people by the movies they're in.
The Lion King.
Eh.
Come
Number-
on, man.
Number 2, Shawshank Redemption.
Oh, so
That's a
good.
great movie.
What do you guys think number 1 is, which we haven't heard of
Oh,
yet?
Man, I don't even
Harry Met Sally.
Uh-uh.
didn't make it.
No?
I don't
Oh,
think it
wait.
made the list. I don't, that's crazy.
Wow, that is nuts.
That's retarded.
Wait a
That's
minute.
retarded.
I'm not sure that's not an 80s film. That might be an
It
89.
might be 89. You're right.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
So number 1, 90s. Alien?
No,
That was
that
80s.
was 80s. No, Alien is
Okay.
70s. Aliens.
Alien is 70s.
Aliens,
Aliens is 80s.
Okay, so 90s. What's the biggest movie of the 90s? It wouldn't be Independence Day or something.
No, they had already
He was on that list twice already.
that already
Okay.
passed.
This person
So
responsible for the movie.
It's got to be Indiana Jones.
No, that was 89.
Wars.
The last
That was
good
89.
one.
You guys
But
want to
there
hear
was
it?
90s. Yeah,
Pulp Fiction.
Oh, whoa!
Yeah.
Well deserved.
Number
I
one.
wouldn't have picked that as the best movie, but
No, but it's still one of my favorite movies.
Well-deserved.
I could watch that. If
And
it's
this
on,
is-
I will watch it. You know what I mean?
this is a Rotten Tomatoes countdown.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Just so
It's Rotten
everybody's
Tomatoes
on the-
countdown.
Yeah,
this
this
is
was-
what.
That wasn't our.
this
countdown.
wasn't a
This is
critic
Rotten
a
Tomatoes.
critics list or anything, but it was
No.
that was good. Wow, we
Yeah.
went through the whole thing. You know what? We did so
we got the 90s.
we didn't even do anything else. But what we could do is we could save the other segments for next week. And
Next week
Sure.
we'll tackle the thousands.
yeah. So,
And-
but
All
this
right.
was a
Well, hey, Gordon
Yeah.
is going to Arizona tomorrow.
oh
I am.
Did you find a hotel and a
I
place to stay,
did. I
or-
did. You know it's expensive there, dude. It's not cheap.
No. It's
I got a
just
Best
expensive
Western. It
now.
was like
It's spring
198
break
a
right
night.
now.
Oh, it
Yeah.
is. That's
It's
what's
spring
happening.
break going on right now.
So I'm there for 2 weeks, but I'm going to take the rig and we'll do it from
You're
there.
gonna take the big dog?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Ooh,
what are you doing in
you're
Arizona?
gonna-
It's a shade store.
Oh, you're doing
Lots,
work.
you know. Yeah.
yeah, it's shady. I don't want to talk about it.
They're going to need those people. They
need
need shades
shade.
in Arizona
They
like
do.
goddamn sun.
Dude, it's
Shit is. I'm over
Air
it.
conditioning.
so hot.
Shades.
shade.
Goddamn shades.
You know what?
I built
You
one of
gotta
these
watch
in
out out there.
Glendale.
You'll become a Republican out there.
Let's just start. I'm going to see if anybody's walking around with a gun on their hips because apparently
They
that's okay to do too.
Ah.
Just walk around packing.
How
out
I
in the
feel
open.
about that.
You're gonna see lots of "fuck Biden" signs and shit.
Oh,
like
yeah.
that, so-
Oh, yeah.
Oh, how nice.
Oh yeah. Oh nice.
Anyway,
They're
you
gonna
have a good trip.
Yeah, be
Thank you, sir.
safe.
All right. You guys have a good rest of the weekend, and we'll talk to you next week.
Yeah.
Congratulations on the house.
Thank
Yeah.
you, man.
Thanks everybody for listening and watching. And oh wait, really quick.
Oh wait, we got to go through the things. Oh wait, we must.
Well, do you guys want
It's
to?
for
Do you guys want to
next
do
time.
this?
No.
No.
Let's go for next
That's
time.
next time.
Yeah, we'll hit
And
it
then
next time. So just
I can't believe we missed
We
his
did.
We
disinfected.
talked
See
so
where
anyway,
time's at.
not
We
talking
did.
about that.com, our website. The guys at not talking about that.com, our email, and not talking about that pod, our whatever this is.
Do we have a
did
lot
we-
of new friends?
Did we gain any friends?
So wait, this is what we're talking about is our TikTok, which is
Yeah.
the only social media we use is only TikTok because we're awesome. 206.
Wait, is that up? Did we break 2? Did
Yeah.
we break 2 from last time?
We're at 206 now.
Shouldn't
Oh,
we have?
yeah.
Shouldn't there be confetti or something?
Yay.
I can't. No, he could do that. I can't be bothered.
Yeah.
He can't be bothered. Something like that is so beneath him.
It is. I can't wait till
All
we
right,
do
I'm
the
outta
review one, the review episode where we look back. Okay.
Well,
All right,
well
I'm
let's
out of
do
here.
this next week.
Yeah. See
yeah,
you guys
I'll
next
see
week.
you guys next week. Good times.
Later.
All right. See ya.